In this lesson, let's look at how to graph equations in the rectangular coordinate system. The last time we talked about how to plot points, and this time, instead of having a list of points given to us, we're going to have an equation that has an x and a y in it. So we'll have to come up with our own x, y points to plot. So the first thing we're going to do is plug any x values that are convenient into our equation. And when you do that, you'll be able to calculate a y value, and that x and y value you now have will be a point that you can plot. And so you're just going to plot each point and connect the dots. They'll make some obvious shape usually, and you just connect the dots from left to right. So here's our very first try. Let's graph y equals x squared minus 2. Now, in most cases, you can plot whatever x values are convenient for you, but in this one, I have chosen for us -3 to +3. We'll just do all the whole numbers. And the easiest way usually is to make a table here. So my first x value is -3. And I've already gone ahead and copied down all the x values here. And so what you do is you take your -3 and you plug it into your equation. So this becomes -3 squared minus 2. And I have that written here. So I've replaced the x with -3. Now -3 squared is +9. And 9 minus 2 is 7. So our first ordered pair will be -3, 7. But I think let's go ahead and continue creating our ordered pairs. For the next one, x squared minus 2 becomes -2 squared minus 2. So -2 squared is 4, and 4 minus 2 is +2. For the next one, -1 squared minus 2 becomes 1 minus 2, which is -1. Now let's plug in 0. 0 squared minus 2 makes -2. Now let's plug in 1. 1 squared minus 2 makes 1 minus 2, which is -1 again. Now let's plug in 2. 2 squared minus 2 makes 4 minus 2, which is 2. And if we plug in 3, 3 squared is 9, 9 minus 2 is 7. So here I have a whole list of ordered pairs I can plot on my coordinate system. So -3, 7 will go left 3 and up 7. Our first dot will go here. And then -2, 2 will go left 2 and up 2. Our next dot is here. Then -1, -1, we will go left 1, down 1. Third dot is here. Then 0, -2, I'll go left or right none, but down 2. Then 1, -1, I'll go from the origin, right 1, down 1. Points are always plotted from the origin, you know. And then 2, 2, I'll go from the origin, right 2, up 2. And then 3, 7 will go right 3, up 7. Now, see if I connect the dots from left to right, we get that nice, this is a parabola, makes kind of a nice U shape. And I've put these arrows on here to indicate that this is not really the end of the graph, it's just where I stopped drawing. If I were willing to plug in more x numbers, I could get even more ordered pairs, and they would continue going in this direction, either up to the right or up to the left. So that's what the arrows indicate. Okay? Our next equation will be to graph y equals absolute value of x plus 1. So I'm going to use the same x values again, same table. And this time when I plug in the x values, you know absolute value turns a number positive. So when I do the absolute value of negative 3 plus 1, that's 3 plus 1, which is 4. And let's do the absolute value of negative 2 plus 1. That'll be positive 2 plus 1, that's 3. Now let's do the absolute value of negative 1 plus 1. So that will be 1 plus 1, which is 2. Then 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So here I have another set of ordered pairs I can plot. Negative 3 comma 4 will have left 3 and up 4. We'll put a point here. Then left 2 up 3. Left 1 up 2. Left or right 0 up 1. So you can see we're getting kind of a line here. But now look at the y values. They're going to start to go back up again. So 1 comma 2. 2 comma 3. And 3 comma 4. So here I have 1 comma 2. 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 4, and you can see that they make a nice V shape. And again I have the arrows indicating that if I wanted to, I could continue plotting points that would go this way or that way. But the basic shape of an absolute value graph is this V shape you see here. And one more. Let's do y equals 2x minus 4. So it's all the same usual suspects for our x values. And we'll plug negative 3 in here. 2 times negative 3 minus 4 makes negative 6 minus 4, which is negative 10. 2 times negative 2 minus 4 makes negative 4 minus 4, which is negative 8. 2 times negative 1 minus 4 makes negative 2 minus 4, which is negative 6. 2 times 0 minus 4 makes negative 4. Then plugging in positive 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 minus 4 is negative 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. 2 times 3 is 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. So plotting each of these ordered pairs, we'll go left 3 down 10, which is here. Then left 2 down 8. Then left 1 down 6. Left or right none down 4. Right 1 down 2. Right 2 up or down none. Right 3 up 2. So here we have right 3 up 2, 2 comma 0, 1 comma negative 2, and so on. You saw them show up in order. And we're going to connect the dots. And so again we see the arrows that indicate that if I wanted to graph more points, they would continue to make a straight line either up to the right or down to the left.